job interviews. They're nerve-wracking.
I want to invite you to make Denver your home.
But as a prospective teacher, this? Well, let's just say nobody will blame them for nervous laughter. Not when they're fielding questions from Denver Public Schools Acting Superintendent Susana Cordova.
Such a wonderful place to live.
And Denver Mayor Michael B. Hancock.
I don't think there's anything more important that any of us can be doing than recruiting some of the best and the brightest minds from across the country to Denver.
This sit-down isn't actually an official job interview. Rather, it's a get-to-know-you for teachers visiting from across the country. They're looking at Denver and DPS as a place where they can make their mark, specifically as educators of color.
And when you think about the fact that you're sitting here in a city that has an African-American mayor, a Latina superintendent of schools, we are ready and ripe for the change.
Make Your Mark is a recruitment effort to draw educators of color to Denver to help make that change toward a more diverse group of educators in DPS. While about 75% of Denver students are of color, only about 25% of their teachers are of color.
It matters.
Something Manual High School graduate Mayor Hancock knows can make a tremendous impact on a student's social and emotional well-being, along with their confidence.
There is an advantage and a tremendous opportunity when there is a teacher of color in front of me, and the ability to build that relationship and create that relatability was huge. And so I think this is an important cause.
A cause Cordova knows well, both as a DPS alum and a former teacher.
So from the time I started in kindergarten until the time I graduated from the Denver Public Schools, I didn't even have them, I knew 3 teachers of color in my entire K-12 experience. It created a lot of work that I needed to go through to think about, so what is my pathway forward? What does that mean about me, about my culture, about my ties to my culture, and whether or not I can actually authentically be myself and continue forward on a path that led to graduation.
Teachers like Santoya Baxter know this is sincere. Many of them, like today's DPS students, attended schools without many role models who looked like them or who shared their same upbringing.
If you see someone that looks like you serving in the role of leadership, that boosts your self-esteem to let the child know that they actually can do this.
Diversity is meaningful, paramount, a common passion for Baxter, the city and county of Denver, and the Denver Public Schools.
Being able to be here and encourage students, minority students, all students, to try their best, to go above and beyond what they would normally do, as well as engage them in the classroom, will mean a lot.
For DPS Features, I'm Ben McKee.